So we're in beautiful Kilkenny, Ireland for NodeConf EU 2023. And I'm so lucky to be here with this team of experts, the team that I'm on at NearForm for this amazing fireside chat. I'm Cody Zuschlag. I'm a developer relations engineer at NearForm. Paulo, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello folks, I'm Paolo Insogna. I'm a staff DX engineer and Node core member as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Ippolito. I'm a senior DX engineer at NearForm.
Hello everybody, my name is Rafael Gonzaga. I'm staff engineer at NearForm and the Node.js TSC member.
When's the first time you came to NodeConf, Rafael?
It was last year, and
Okay.
I can't forget because they lost my luggage.
I
still don't have it.
We thought we were going to find your luggage still on the
I
conveyor
tried.
belt.
It's not here.
Still not there. So you've
Yep.
given up hope.
Yeah, maybe next year. Yeah.
The memorable experience.
You could check again.
And so Marco, is this your first NodeConf? Or
Yep, no, this is actually my first NodeConf, and
so what do you think?
it's amazing. Honestly, so many people of the Node.js community all packed in one hotel. It's incredible.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky to be in this castle in Kilkenny, Ireland. What an amazing event. Now, Paulo, actually, I know the answer to this
of course.
question, but this is definitely not your first NodeConf.
It was also last year, my first and only actually NodeConf, and it's as amazing as I remember it to be actually. It's like it was last year, same setup, just amazing.
Every year is amazing in its own way, so that's probably a big shout out to the organizers.
So great. I look forward for it for the entire year.
Yeah.
Every time.
Amazing team, amazing community.
Yeah.
So this is my fourth NodeConf, which I would say that with a lot of, be very proud of that, except I've met people that have been to everyone since it started. NodeConf year should be specific. So for the folks watching, we've been busy at NodeConf, right? So we all had a group workshop.
Yep.
Marco, tell us a little bit about the workshop.
So we had a full force NearForm DX team workshop about to teach people how to do the first Node.js contribution, and that was a lot of participants and a lot of interesting topics. I think it was amazing.
Paulo, how many people do you think came to the workshop?
We estimated 40.
Yeah, I bet it was about 40.
Yeah, well, 40 people, all of them were involved, so we were basically running all across the table to people because they were in all sorts of different issues, and including blue screen of that in Windows, huge dialogues in Mac OS. I mean, we've seen stuff, very funny stuff that you can check out on Twitter. Actually, we posted pictures of that. But they were very involved in contribution.
Yeah.
And we actually successfully made them ship a PR in slightly more than an hour. Also have to consider that it took them a lot of time to download Node, compile it. Yeah. But just to be effective in contributing to such a big open source project was no-brainer for them. It was very fast.
Yeah.
So be involved, people at home.
And Rafael, how many PRs do you think we got by the end of the workshop?
1 hour and a half usually is just to compile Node for the first time.
Yes.
Right.
But we made 5 pull requests in the end of 1 hour and a half of workshop, which is amazing.
This is amazing.
And the major thing is that they keep contributing even after the workshop. So they are sending message to me. They are keeping going on that, and I believe that's the result of this good approach.
That is amazing. Yeah, in an hour and a half, 5 PRs, but we're expecting. We know you just confirmed there's more coming, right? Because people are going to finish that work at home. I love that, and it's just kind of an example to show people that it may seem like a daunting task, but there's lots of places to get involved in the Node.js community. The steps to get involved are well documented, and there's just a team of people that are there to help push you in the right direction if you get stuck. And I think also it's interesting that it doesn't just have to be a coding role, right? Like there's lots of different.
Yeah.
We need any kind of help. We need any kind of help. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I think we've all had multiple roles at the workshop, at the conference. Paulo, what else did you do while you were at the conference?
This morning I gave my talk, which was the public disclosure of my new project, which is Milo, which I hope is going to be the new HTTP parser for Node.
Yeah.
Which is also important because I'm trying to introduce the use of Rust within Node. So I use Milo as basically as a test to do whether it's possible. And my plan is to attract more people that are not proficient in in JavaScript, that are not proficient in C++, but they can actually work with Rust or in theory other languages that compile to WebAssembly, and also can contribute to Node and be effective in contributing to Node. So that's the idea.
That's amazing. So for the folks watching the video, go check out the feed, the NearForm
Yes.
feed, because they're going to be able to catch that.
Yeah.
Talk,
Yes, absolutely.
find out some of the
And if you have any question, reach out to me on Twitter as usual.
Good point. Raphael, what else were you involved in at the conference?
Oh, right. Yeah, my talk was about the journey of the Node.js permission model, which is a feature that I developed in the past year with the huge help of the OpenSSF of our Omega project. So the idea is to show how it was implemented, collect feedbacks, and show that we are developing security features. Node.js are interested in security, and security is a must with a project with such proportions. So yeah.
Oh, love that. So yeah, also check out those videos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Steve, and Marco, I know you've been busy.
Yep.
At NodeConf also. So tell
Yeah.
folks watching, what else?
I've done a workshop about WASP top 10 vulnerabilities in Node.js. So I like to spread awareness in terms of security of Node.js, but like about all web application in general. I'm very active in the Node.js security team, where I try to improve the project security. And actually right now I'm working on the SBOM initiative, and that's very good also for people who are not developers strictly, but want to contribute to a big project.
So anybody who's not familiar and watching the video, what does SBOM stand for?
It's software bill of materials,
Right, okay.
and it's very important nowadays for the security of a big open source project. You want to have an SBOM, yeah.
For auditing and security
Exactly.
purposes. Super interesting. Now, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but I think this was live streamed on Twitch, but there
Yeah,
was
some
connection
issues.
so
Yeah, I tried.
yeah. Is this recorded elsewhere on the internet? too, or?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be on my YouTube channel. So
Okay, cool. And this is a workshop you've done many times,
yes,
and you could, if people are interested in that, like
Sure.
that's a workshop you could host too.
yeah. The thing is, in my opinion, it's good not only for Node.js developers, but anyone involved in like web applications, and also from all levels of seniority, from beginner to senior levels. Yeah.
Love that. I guess on my part, I was doing a lot of roles this year. Also, I helped organize with a team of amazing folks from NearForm. We did from zero to React Native. So in an hour and a half, by the time we were done talking, it was an hour and 15 minutes. We got to see people deploy a React Native application onto their telephones, on the mobile devices. So this was super cool just to see what's possible with technology, and if you just put your mind to it and have the right resources, what we can do in a short amount of time. And of course, I guess I was emceeing one day of the conference, but you probably can't see. I think hopefully that'll all get cut out of the video.
You did.
For anybody watching. So it's been an amazing NodeConf. I guess I kind of like when I'm at NodeConf, I'm thinking of the amazing community, the amazing folks that make this an event that's memorable. How can, if people are interested in getting involved in that community, where's the place they can go? Raphael, I'll start with you.
Right. Well, there are different ways to get involved. The first one, I suggest to join the OpenJS Foundation Slack. All the contributors, actually, most of them are there. So if you have any question, you find the right channel to ask. Also, if you are familiar or interested on a particular part of Node.js, let's say diagnostic, we have a bunch of working groups where you can participate.
Okay.
Every other week we meet, and you can join. It's open to the audience. You can start asking questions, or if you just want to go and start listening the conversation, you can.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best way to be part or to contribute to Node.js.
Yeah. And Marco, what kind of folks should get involved in a community or a project like Node.js?
Yeah,
Is there certain skill set, or is it more broad than that?
Yeah, I think the great thing about Node.js, it's such a huge project that it requires people who have different kind of skill set, like not only JavaScript developers, but also security experts, people who are very skilled on certain operating system like Windows, security experts, performance experts, like all kinds of like technical people can join the project. And it's very, I think the Node.js community is one of the most welcoming, and it's very easy to contribute, and maintainers are kind with new contributors. So very good environment, in my opinion.
I love that. And since we're all on the developer experience team at NearForm, I feel like open source is like kind of the DNA of NearForm. And we do professional services, so consulting work. What makes NearForm unique if we think about professional services and open source? I don't know, Paul, do you have any thoughts on that question? How much open source does NearForm do?
A lot. I mean, think about this. We are three contributors, core contributors, and we are all in the same team in NearForm, right? And there are many other people in NearForm contributing in open source. Actually, this is one of the nice things. They contribute both in work time and personal time because they love contributing.
Passion.
Yeah, they have the passion in open source. So we truly believe in open source, and we have never used anything that was not open source.
Yeah.
And we just based all our, we have our reputation, our high skilled and high reviewed and accepted solutions everywhere, just using open source software. So we truly believe in that.
Yeah.
And also one thing that I usually like to remark a lot, we are not open source vampires. We don't just use open source software and don't give it back to the community. We truly believe in giving back to the community, either by direct contributions, support, financial support to foundation and other entities, or even just by giving feedback. Participating in communities, conferences, and not just sharing knowledge.
Yeah.
And so on. We contribute to the world as much as we can.
I love that point. And I think the way that I kind of summarize working at NearForm is like we can talk the talk about open source, but we walk the walk too, right? Like we get to be involved and work on these open source projects, and then turn around and apply those skills and that expertise in client projects. And in my career, like that's the magic of NearForm.
That's unique.
If you want experts in a certain technology and an open source, all the things that we know and love about modern technology, like that's what we come.
I don't want to brag, but we are pretty unique. Trust us. Just saying.
Come and check it out. So, Raphael, just as a last point, I know you're really involved in the OpenJS Foundation and the OpenSSF Foundation. What kind of ways can folks or even companies get involved in those foundations?
Yeah, there are different ways to be involved in the OpenJS Foundation, in the Node.js space. But as a company, as a business, you can either contribute with people time, so you support someone from your team or company to work on Node.js. People time is very good. And also, you can join the OpenJS Foundation board member as a board member. So these will support OpenJS to sponsor people to work on Node.js on specific parts of Node.js, let's say performance or security.
Love that. This is making the ecosystem, improving the ecosystem, so everybody benefits in the end.
Exactly.
And members, like they get their name
Yeah.
up there with some of the biggest players in technology. Great. I think that is just the perfect point to leave that chat on.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here. I know you're enjoying the conference.
Yes, we do.
Let's enjoy the rest of it, and hopefully we'll all be here doing the same fireside chat next year.
Next year, same time.
And with my luggage.
Yeah, with your luggage.